The victory banquet. Yo, Callus, aren't you having fun? Yeah, but I feel a little uneasy. Oh, really? Well, you've gone through a lot. But, Callus, now is when things start getting tough. The world's been messed up pretty bad by all this fighting. It'll take generations to rebuild. We're not used to life on the ground. We may have regained the green earth, but other problems will probably start popping up now. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, kid. Why don't we just have a little fun tonight and worry about it later, huh? Yeah, right. That's the spirit. Callus, you've done well. Yes, thanks to your efforts we can celebrate victory. No, thanks to the others who trusted me, even when I fell to the dark side. Without them, I'd be part of the core Hydra by now. That may be true, but it's our victory because of you, or rather, because the world over joined together to attain it. Yes, and now for the next step. We must join together to rebuild our new world. Thank you for your help, Commander Khan. No, many thanks to you for your courageous efforts, Queen Corellia. And of course, thank you to Lord Rodolfo. Thank you, Lord Rodolfo. Duke Calbrin, how's Melodia doing? Huh? Ah, Callus. She's resting in the palace. It's not the right time for her to join everyone. I wanted to stay with her, but I thought I should thank her first. Oh, I see. Even though world peace has been restored, the scar caused by this conflict may last forever. Melodia must live her life bearing that scar forever. But I hope the time will come when she can smile innocently again, with a pure heart. Don't worry, I'm sure someday she will. The terrible hurt suffered by the world and Melodia is going to heal with time. You can count on us to be by her side. Thank you for saying that. I hope I live to see it. Yeah, you should live a long life for Melodia's sake. She'll need you. By the way, Great Mizuti, why are you still wearing that mask? The taint clouds are gone. You don't need it anymore, do you? That be true. Great Mizuti didn't notice that. Great Mizuti be feeling a little uneasy. So what are you going to do now, Great Mizuti? Will you go back to Gemma Village? Oh, can't do that. A whole world be awaiting for Great Mizuti. A new chapter of adventure for Great Mizuti be just beginning. Callus wants to take part in it? Sounds like fun. Maybe. Jella. What? Callus. What's up? You don't look happy. It's nothing. I'm having fun, really. Callus. Hey, Lude. What are you doing here? I was just thinking about the future of my country. Attacks by Malpersio's minions have left the once proud nation of Alphard in ruins. Rebuilding will not be an easy task. There's no one like King Ladekarn or Queen Corellia and Alphard to guide the reconstruction effort. There is no one to lead our nation. I wonder if peace will ever return to our motherland. Thinking about the people in Alphard and their future, I can't help but worry. I see. But Liud, people in Diadem, Anue Nui, and the other nations, We'll never abandon Alphard. We can help each other. I know we can, right? That may be true. The Empire, the nation that despised others and stood on its own, doesn't exist anymore. We can live together, work together, in peace. Thank you, Callus. I think I feel better. You're welcome. Say, why do you become one of the leaders of the New World? Huh? That's too much for me. Really? I think you're more than qualified. Callus. Serena, so what are you planning to do now? I don't know, but I want to do something I could never do before, or never got around to doing. This feeling, it's so strange. I used to never care about tomorrow, but so much has changed. I never imagined I would ever have these kinds of feelings. Huh? Hey, Sabina, why don't you learn how to cook? I think you would make a great cook. Sabina become a cook. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Not a bad idea. Okay, I'll dedicate my first dish to you two. Better be ready for anything.
Hey, mind sticking around a little while?
Well, if I don't, then I'll stop existing.
Shella.
Oh, just tell her, just spit it out. It's way better than Melodia.
I was waiting for you, Callus. When did you notice?
When I learned that you had found each other, and you had bonded together.
I see.
Also, when we were attacked by the Goldova on the way to Mira, and were trapped in another dimension, you gave yourself away there. Cast light upon the darkened earth. Save those lost in despair. Almighty ocean, guide us as we journey through the darkest pit of night. The darkest pit of night. Huh.
Yes. All life will eventually return to the sea. That's my nation's prayer. The one I said in Moonguile Forest, where we first met. You know it by heart. What are you doing out here?
You said we first met in Moonguile Forest. But we had met each other in Sebolai, before you left for the forest. At that time, I thought you just made a mistake, but it's stuck in the back of my mind. It wasn't a mistake. It was a slip of the tongue, Shella. You gave yourself away. You had seen me in Moongyle Forest before we met in Civilized. You probably just happened to overhear us talking. Right, Shella?
Is that?
Yeah. The ancient power is buried around here somewhere. You'll help us, won't you? I need your help for this. Here's the plan. I'll be attacked by rock cats and lose consciousness. When I come to, I can say some memories were partially lost from the shock. Not mine, yours. You'll have forgotten all about our plans and continue helping me. You and I are a team.
Oh my god, I was helping him the whole time.
Nope, sorry. There's no turning back. Okay, let's get this over with. Zap memory for me.
Oh, good. I didn't have a choice in the matter. That's a bit relieving. I thought I was in on your evil plans.
You belong to us now, just as this girl belongs to us. Come, free us from 1,000 years of darkness, a millennium of solitude and suffering. Beautiful white wings for you. For the world, death and destruction.
What was that all about? What's going on here? Who are you?
Is everything all right, Your Majesty?
This young man.
None of his injuries are serious. He probably just passed out.
Let us carry him then to the nearest village.
Wait! I don't want people to know that we were the ones who found him.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Yet, we cannot simply leave him here.
I'm glad you're here. I have a favor to ask you.
What are you hiding, Shella? Who are you?
I'm just Shella, last of the Ice Queens.
What do you mean, last?
That day, when I first saw you in this forest, it seems like such a long time ago. Did you know that Moongyle Forest had another name? At first, it was called the Moonglade Forest. But, as time passed by, people started using the wrong name. Eventually, the wrong name stuck. Maybe we do that too sometimes. We leave things lying around, things that should have been important to us. We leave them somewhere and just forget about them. Thus, we deceive others, and eventually, even ourselves. A 1,000 years ago, 5 continents rose to the sky, leaving the land which was damaged by war with the gods. The ice lands also escaped into the sky, with help from the great whale. Wizards gave us the ocean mirror, but there was something else as well.
Are you ready?
Yes.
It will be a long and arduous task.
I know. It is the same with you. You who chose to stay on the earth and live beneath the clouds. You who chose to live without the sun. Let us protect the ocean, the world, and the people together, at the bottom of the earth, beyond the frontiers of ice, until the time when the ravaged earth is at last purged of its taint, when people can finally return to the fertile lands below. Hoping that our children will return to the earth someday.
Yes, our children.
Now, let us begin before the ocean is tainted with the venomous blood of the gods.
I hereby lay my life down to seal the ocean, to remove its song from the earth, to halt the never-ending lullaby that has blessed this world forever past.
Cast light upon the darkened earth. Save those lost in despair. O mighty ocean, guide us as we journey through the darkest pit of night.
May time ever fleeting forgive us, we who have forsaken our song and buried our future.
Callus, the ocean is here, inside me. I am the ocean. The Ice Queens of Razin have done this for generations. The queen protects the ocean and passes it on to the next queen until the final moment.
It can't be. That's impossible.
At first, I thought you were sent by the Empire to hunt me down. But we were attacked by Giacomo's men, and I realized you weren't. I didn't know which side you were on, but I knew you were enthralled by some fearsome power. I wanted to stay and watch over you.
Yeah, it might have been good for you to tell everyone that, when we were getting betrayed. Remember when our card went missing and we searched over the entire island? Sometime around then, Shella.
I wanted to save you. I would have done anything I could. You were like me. We were two of a kind. You were different. Different from the others. I could see your soul glowing with a mysterious light. When I was bonded with... Something told me, in the back of my mind, that in this era, those that can be bonded with a guardian spirit are much different from the others and have lives fraught with sadness.
Why, Shella? Why didn't you tell me?
Well, because you'd have killed her. Because you were powered by an evil god. I understand why she didn't tell you. Why didn't she tell everyone else?
I couldn't tell you until now. That was part of my oath. Not until the time comes. What was I supposed to say to you? The long-lost ocean is inside me? Why don't you come with me and we'll find ourselves an exciting adventure?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
I'm sorry too. Now that the N Magnus have been released and the Earth has returned to us, I must fulfill my final duty as Ice Queen of Wazin. Callus, I want you to do it. To release the ocean from inside me.
If I do that, Shella, what will happen to you? No. I can't. I won't do it.
I'm sorry for asking you to do this, but I can't do it on my own. We have both been bonded with the same guardian spirit. Our hearts can become one. The three of us should be able to release the ocean inside me. Now that the Earth has been restored, everyone is waiting for the ocean to return. Please, Callus.
So you convinced yourself that Callus wouldn't betray you and forced it into the back of your mind? That was a very dangerous thing to do, Shella. I thought you loved Callus. I thought that's why you wanted to save him. That's why I was disappointed when Callus chose the evil Melodia. But we know Callus was enthralled from the beginning, trying to trick you, and you wanted to see the best of him. I understand that. Maybe that's why you tolerated him being so horrible to Graham and your other guardian. Anyway, we've seen crazier stuff so far. I don't think we have any choice. We'll free the ocean.
Thank you. I knew you would.
Okay, all right. I'll do it, I'll do it. Just promise me this. Don't leave us, Shella. Don't leave me. Cast light upon the darkened earth.
Save those lost in despair.
O mighty ocean, guide us as we journey through
the darkest pit of night.
May time, ever fleeting, forgive us.
We who have forsaken our song and buried our future.
Fare thee well, my children. Rest in my heart forever. Thank you, Callus. Thank you.
No, not so fast, kiddies. What do you think you're doing? This world is mine. I found you, Callus. You sickly raven.
Gilderblade!
I've been looking all over for you. There's no escape. Gods aside, ancient powers aside, it'll be so much fun swallowing you. Yes. All of you. Look at me. Look at me well. I am the world now. Soon I will be the universe itself.
Hey! What is this? My spells? Michelle! Everyone!
You two just give up now. Become part of me. You want to live, don't you?
I feel like I should kill Shella. That's what my instinct says. Hit Shella. It's a high-risk maneuver though, because this is about 50 minutes. Maybe more since I saved. Such a high-risk strategy hitting Shella. No, I don't have proper attacks on her. Help, 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 help. I don't think then you have to attack Shella, because I couldn't use my proper weapon on her. That looks awesome. With all the red inside his head.
Shella!
Queen Shella, you will both be remembered in legends yet to come.
No, I don't want to be remembered that way. Callus, the dream I saw 2 years ago, it wasn't about the end of the world. It was about you. It was you, in the heart of a dark forest, holding someone tight. crying. It was you, Callus. I just wanted to be with you. To be a couple. Like any other. To hold each other. Like any other.
Shella? Shella! Shella, you promised me you'd never leave us. That you'd never leave me. Shella.
This rain tastes salty.
The voices, the spirits are calling.
Yeah, I hear them.
You have heard about the guardian spirits, haven't you? From a place and time you will never reach. Silent words, unspoken feelings. You don't really need to summon the spirits to this world. They call out to us, so playfully. Two souls in separate worlds, their never-ending dreams, their painful longing. Two souls that call out to each other. Two souls that seem alike. That spirit seems to like you. If you could bond with it, something wonderful may happen to you. Are you ready?
Hello? May I ask your name? So that's your name. Not bad. My name is Callus. We're a team now, you and I. Well, hang in there for me, okay? Oh yeah, by the way, we didn't summon you here that night. It was you who called out to us. What were you looking for?
Reason to exist?
What brought you to this world? Were you looking for something important? Following your heart? Was that why you came here?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I see. Hey, I bet you'll find it in your world. Someday. Right?
No, there's no love to be had in my world.
As long as you don't give up. This is where we first met. Let's say goodbye here. I'm so glad I got to travel around with you. Thanks for everything. Goodbye.
I'll miss you too, Callus.
You're gone, aren't you? I can't hear your voice anymore. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Callas! Look! Look at this!
Whoa! What are you doing? Is this Shella's pendant?
We found it on the beach. You can hear Shella's voice in it.
What?
It's true! Try this!
Almighty ocean, guidance. May time, ever fleeting, forget us. I'm home.
Shella? Shella! Is it really you?
It's me. No ghost.
Shella!
I promised you that I wouldn't leave you.
Yeah, You're right.
I owe it to me Mai and friends, the great whale. When the ocean was released, I was fading away. They found me and put me together again.
Yeah.
Callus, it's okay. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. I know.
I'm glad I made it back in time. I really wanted to thank you and say goodbye. Thanks to you, the Earth and the ocean have returned. We'll always be close. Thank you. And goodbye. I'll never forget you. Ever.
Well, so long. Take care. Drop by anytime. I'll take you out fishing sometime.
Thank you for everything. We have lost a great deal, but you taught us to believe in ourselves. You gave us the courage to go on. Farewell.
The great Mizuti be visiting your world someday. We be having extraordinary adventure, the great Mizuti and you. Wonderful, marvelous, fantastic.
Mission accomplished. All operations have been successfully completed. You have my thanks. It was a pleasure serving with you.
Goodbye!
Farewell.
Bye.
We'll see you again.
Take care, everybody!
I don't think I've ever felt so conflicted about a game. I love the battle system, and even though the negative reviews seem to be dissing the story, I really like the story. I think it's good. I think it serves its purpose. And okay, some of the character motivations don't make sense sometimes, especially knowing what they knew in the past. You know, at the end of the game, it kind of makes Shella's motivations a bit stranger still, but I guess it was love at first sight because she met him in a dream. But then at the same time, although I love the design and I love the sound and the battle system, I love almost everything. There's just so much backtracking and time wasting in it, and it's completely unnecessary. There's plenty of content in this game. You know, the amount of content in this compared to, for example, Grandia 3. There's no comparison. This has so much content in it, they didn't need to pad it out. They didn't need to make you fight the Giacomo fight over and over again. They didn't need to make you fight the 5 gods that were all essentially the same. I feel like some of the quest Magnuses should have just been key items, like the family tree. Why did that need to clog up your inventory? Why didn't they give you some more blank Magnuses? Maybe I missed them along the way. but I think it would be so much better a game if you had maybe 3 times as many quest canvases. Because I like the aging, and that's good, but you don't get freedom until towards the end of the game. So you can't go back to do the cheese and yogurt quest easily, when you would actually benefit from the reward. So although there's no sequel, there is a prequel, so I don't know if they fix that and give you free roaming sooner. But I think it's very unlikely they change their design philosophy. Because the amount of time I wasted going up and down the tower and things, it was unnecessary. It spoils what should be an absolute gem. I still like it. I like it a lot. I would be tempted to play the prequel if there was a way to just triple your quest Magnuses or something. My gut tells me they haven't learnt the lesson. Which is a shame, because there's a great game here. And I don't think I have any more to add than that. Potential 10 out of 10 game ruined by a few decisions. I'd probably still give it a 7 or an 8. But it could easily be looking at a 9 or a 10. I suspect if I played it not within a window within my capture software, I could do a lot better on defense. I could probably do a better job of Savina and the like, because I'd have more time to choose. I mean, some of that is just down to personal playstyle. Like, if I played Magic the Gathering, I would want 4 of each card in my deck. You know, short of legends, but otherwise, I do stack my deck so it runs the same every time. I don't want risk. I want to make sure that I will reliably draw a hand of cards that can win me the game. So I guess things like the healing is all part of that. There will be some people who play differently. You know, I really like white-black or red decks, to be honest. Or white-green or black-green, but I don't really do the return to hand and counterspell. You know, I understand how it works, how you can, you know, have a tempo advantage with cards and mana. But Crush of Worms is, you know, that's more fun, isn't it? I'd much rather be playing that, although realistically, I'm much more likely to be playing Lightning Bolt. Not that I play a lot of Magic the Gathering. So I'm sure some people's playthroughs will be completely different to mine with how they approach it, which is good. That's the sign of a good system. Well, I still don't think healing is super effective because the enemies do it and it doesn't really benefit them at all. The balance where that you went up into the sky didn't have a level up flower and there was a massive difficulty spike. That was obnoxious, that was. That's probably -1 out of 10 for that. And the annoying family tree bluebird quest that wouldn't trigger, I now understand why. But that was really frustrating. The quality of the sound recording is really quite poor. I don't think it's as much the voice acting, although it is hammy, but that works fine because mine is way worse. I think it's probably just to squeeze it down to a Gamecube disc. But once I got the hang of putting an exciter on it and, you know, restoring the top end, I think it sounded fine, really. I got used to it. And I like the Great Mizuti. And some of the things, the way it was written wasn't quite right. I don't know if it's the way it was translated, but we found out that Mizuti was a woman. And then like 45 minutes later, everyone was shocked that Mizuti was a woman. But, you know, these are nitpicks, really. My overall takeaway is great game, spoiled by time wasting. If someone did a remake of it, they could easily sort that out. Give you more quest Magnuses, make more things key items rather than quest Magnuses. Give you a bit more free roam at the beginning. Thank you for watching. Come back for the next LP. I'm not sure what it is. Probably won't be something captured through the capture card, it'll probably be something on the PC. I've got a huge buffer, so it doesn't really matter.